Coming up on H-Town High School Sports, play ball will spring into action with big district baseball matchups from across the area. Loads of highlights are ahead. Basketball, our team of the week brings home another state championship.
It was possibly the best game I've ever been a part of.
We'll have their story. Also on the hardwood, we'll break down the finalists for the Guy V. Lewis Player of the Year Award. We're making all the plays. H-Town High School Sports starts now.
Hello everyone and welcome to Academy Sports and Outdoors H-Town High School Sports. We're powered by Vipe. I'm Todd Freed. Even with spring break, there was no break in the action, including some big matchups in the district baseball races. State number 9 ranked Katy took on Cinco Ranch in a big District 19 6A matchup.
There's the friendly fans at Cinco Ranch. We'll pick it up top of the third for Katy. Runner on third, Ryan George hits it deep to right. The catch will be made. Ryan Brome will tag, and he's in there. It was 2-0 Tigers. Top of the fourth now. Bases full for Katy. Ball four to Brome. Parker Kidwell will come in. It's 3-0. Katy pitcher Caleb Matthews was tough. Had a no-hitter through 5. Gets the strikeout to end the fifth. Bottom 6, Cinco Ranch's Blake Hansen on third after he tripled, but on the grounder to third, Aiden Huerta throws him out easily. Same at bat, Andrew Barker tags it way back to center, and that's off of the wall. Gavin Rutherford will score back-to-back triples, but only 1 run out of it. Next batter, Ivan Marquez grounds to third. Barker tries to score. That's not going to happen. He's out. Huerta throws out another runner at home in the same at-bat. Then, Cougars still have a runner on. Tyler Duran, soft blooper, nice catch by Graham Laxton to end the threat. Tigers extend their lead. Jonathan Farabus tags it to left center, way back there. Ryan George scores. Tigers win it 6-2 to move to 14-3 on the season and 2-0 in district. In the Battle of Tomball, Tomball hosting Tomball Memorial, District 16 6A. Top 1, Memorial has a runner on second. Ben Moore bloops to left. The ball drops. Bryson Sellier tries to score, but the throw by Peyton Fosher, they get him at the plate. Bottom 1 now. Memorial pitcher Silas Jones off to a rough start. Walks in the first 3 runs for Tomball. Still bottom 1 now. Tomball's Peyton Fosher, base hit. That brings in Mason Marriott, and also Mora will come in to score, and it's 5-0 in the first. Same at bat. Runners on the corners. It's going to be a double steal. The throw back home is going to be not in time. Wiedemeyer just gets in there, 6-0. Meantime, Cougars pitcher Kason Newman was tough. He gets the K in the second. Top 6. Memorial puts 2 runners on, but Newman with another strikeout. Tomball wins 6-0. Tomball Memorial came back and beat Tomball 2 nights later, 3-2.
Year in and year out, one of the state's top baseball programs is the Woodlands Highlanders, and this year is no exception. The Woodlands, ranked number 8 in Texas, took on a very good team from Grand Oaks in a special spring break matinee matchup.
Out to the beautiful ballpark at Grand Oaks High School. Top of the second, the Woodlands runner at first, 1 out. Justin Barry Smith grounds to short. Larry Drake, nice play to Jace Farnsworth to Sloan Laird, and 6-4-3 double play. Bottom 3, no score. Grand Oaks, Shane Martin, base hit to right. Larry Drake will score. 1-0 Grizzly. Bases loaded, same at bat. Farnsworth, hot shot to first, but Dylan Curbo stays with it, and the runner is just out at the plate. Top of the fourth for the Highlanders. Zach Pine, base hit to left. Jake Escobedo scores, and that tied the game at 1. Grand Oaks pitcher Hudson Hamilton had a great game. He gets the K to end the thread. Bottom 5, it's now 2-1 Grand Oaks. Shane Martin slices it to right. Drake will score, and it's 3-1 Grizzly. Top 7, last chance for the Highlanders. 1 on, 1 out. Zach Pine grounds to second, but check out the 4-6-3 double play to end the game. And Grand Oaks, in its first season in Class 6A, beats perennial power the Woodlands 3-1. The Grizzly goes, let me do last line. 3-1. The Grizzlies go to 3-1. The Grizzlies go to 3-0 in district and 13-4 on the season. The wind blowing out at Father Wilson Field on the campus of St. Thomas. Eagles hosting Episcopal. Episcopal 2 on, top 1. Jason Taussig likes the win. He rips it, and it carries. Gone. 3-0, Knights on top. Eagles now, bottom 2. Jason Shelby at bat. That's a base hit to center. Eddie Villegas will come in and score. It's 3-1. Then Eagles man on first. The catcher Paul Smith fires, and they pick off the runner. Top 3rd, Knights at bat. Troy Organ connects to dead center. Way back, and it is gone. Over the wall, 4-2 Episcopal. Knights, Tanner Fox at bat, and then Tanner rips it to dead center, but Max Chung back, and he makes a nice grab. Eagles now at bat, runner on first, 1 out, Jason Shelby, nice bunt. They get the out, and then Tanner Fox fires back to second, and that's an out. Double play the hard way. More defense on the steal. Smith fires, and Jacob Dixon stays with it, and the runner is out. Now, Knights back at bat. Tanner Fox, he drives it to right center, and that one is out of the ballpark. Episcopal wins. 12-2 is the final. Seven Lakes hosting state number 3 ranked Tompkins, District 19 6A. Bottom 2, Seven Lakes runner on second, but pitcher Michael DeBattista gets the strikeout to end the thread. Top of the 3rd for Tompkins, Jake Little at bat. Little with a little blooper, and that one's gonna drop. Tyler Brownlee will come in and score. 2-0 Falcons. Top 4, Falcons have 2 on. Will Stark slices it to left. Left fielder dives. No, not gonna get to that one. Trevor Esparza and Brownlee score. That made it 4-1. Tompkins wins 8-1. They're now 17-1-1 on the season and 3-0 in district. Up next, our team of the week brings home another state basketball championship. We'll have the story. And later, we'll preview the Guy V. Lewis High School Basketball Players of the Year.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Last week, right here on The Big Show, we highlighted a TAPS 5A state basketball championship for the Woodlands Christian Academy. One night later, in TAPS 4A, Westbury Christian stood 1 win away from a state title.
A title secured with a 97-93 overtime win over Lubbock Trinity Christian.
And so, with that thrilling overtime win to secure the TAPS Class 4A state championship, we recognize Westbury Christian as our Allegiance Bank Team of the Week.
And Westbury Christian, what a win for the Wildcats.
It was a jubilant scene as the Westbury Christian Wildcats celebrated a 97-93 overtime victory over Lubbock Trinity Christian to secure the TAPS 4A state championship.
Just excited to be able to return to a state of dominance, we feel like. Very excited to give these guys an opportunity to experience the state championship, and most importantly, just bring it back to Westbury Christian and continue the tradition of what we had before.
The Wildcats entered the state final ranked number 1 in the state and on a mission to bring home the school's 22nd state championship. Wildcats head coach Tyler Guidry actually played in 3 state finals for Westbury Christian while winning 2 state titles from 2009 to 2011. But this 2021 state championship is as memorable as it gets.
Up ahead, Farrell at the gun, and he hits the 3. Wow.
It was possibly the best game I've ever been a part of. And it was one of those things where it was back and forth, and it felt like whoever had the ball last would get a chance to win. And, you know, I'm just happy to be on the right side of it.
Coming out on the right side while overcoming an 8-point deficit with just over 4 minutes left in the game.
Felix, double team, spins through it anyway, and connects.
It was tough. We had to fight through adversity, and we fought through it. And then there was times when it was ups, and we were, you know, feeling good about ourselves, and we were confident. So gladly we finished on the up.
And no one fought any harder than Wildcat senior Chris Felix, who scored a remarkable 49 points while also hauling in 15 rebounds in the overtime win.
Knifing through the lane, and Felix lays it in. Felix driving baseline, tips in his own miss. He's going to be there at the top of the key. Felix with the answer.
I just that pain from last year, that just motivated me. I just didn't want to experience that again, and especially with these guys, because these dudes are really special to me. So I wasn't going to let us lose, no matter what it took.
We always talked about Chris just doing his best and going out, you know, with his best performance. And 49 points, 15 rebounds, 3 steals. He just tried to do a little bit of everything to help us win. It was one of those days where he just refused to lose, and he absolutely just left it all out there on the floor for his last game.
And we're here on campus at Westbury Christian along with the Wildcats. I'm joined by Stephen Reif of Allegiance Bank. Stephen?
Gentlemen, congratulations on your win of the state championship. On behalf of Allegiance Bank, I'd like to present you guys with this plaque as the Allegiance Bank Team of the Week.
All right. Coming up next, it's the Players of the Year in high school basketball. We'll check out the 11 finalists.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. We're powered by Vipe. I'm Todd Freed. The winner of the 10th annual Guy V. Lewis High School Basketball Player of the Year Award will be announced this coming Monday, March 29th. The winner joining the likes of such greats as Justice Winslow, De'Aaron Fox, Aaron Harrison, and many other sensational players. And this season, there are 11 outstanding finalists for the big award. And for more on the 11 finalists, we welcome in Jim Hicks of RCS Sports. Jim, an original selection committee member of the Guy V. Lewis Award. Great to see you, Jim.
Great to be here.
All right, so let's talk about the 11 finalists. Outstanding. No particular order. We'll start with Sam Bradford of Goose Creek.
Sam, green eggs and ham, Bradford. Hey, he's good in the morning, evening, and afternoon. One thing about him, he was consistent all year long. I like about him. Better thing about him, he'll be back next year.
Yeah, just a junior. Watch out for Sam Bradford next season. Hightower, Bryce Griggs, sensational junior as well.
Hey, they call him Box Office Bryce. And Bryce Griggs is, he's another junior that will be back next season and had an extraordinary season. And one thing about it, you know, he's consistent, one of the best talents in the state of Texas, not to mention probably in the country, Todd. Bryce Griggs is the name to remember.
Yeah, box office, no kidding. He's a human highlight reel, what he can do with the basketball. Let's move on over at Memorial. We all know the dad, Mario. Gastonelli, pretty good basketball player in his own right.
Hey, one of the most improved players in all of the areas, Gastonelli. One thing about him, he leads with or without the ball on the court. He has his brother on the team as well. And I like about him, you can win with him. And the college coaches out there, he's an unsigned senior. Hey, he's one that can help you get a pay raise.
And they won their first playoff game in decades this year, led by Gastonelli. Unheralded program, great player, Ronald Holmes of Northside.
Hey, I see you have the Northside tie on, Todd.
Well,
Hey, and Northside, hey, Ronald Holmes, a 2-sport star. He's about 6'4", athlete, led Northside to one of their best seasons ever. They went 2 or 3 rounds deep in the playoffs. Big opening win over Marshall to start things off. I like Ronald Holmes.
All right, what's not to like? Private schools, R.J. Keene, Tomball Concordia Lutheran.
R.J. Keene, he's about 6'6". Hey, he's cool, smooth, one of the best mid-range games in the area. Young fella is signed with Boise State, Todd. He's one to watch as well.
Houston Christian has a history of point guards. Remember Severe Wheeler, severely good? And then now, Noah Cone, finalist. What about Noah?
I call him Noah the Wrath of Khan. That's what we got right here. Hey, he's the all-time leading scorer in the history of Houston Christian. This young man, 4-year letterman, led them all all seasons. You know, he's a big-time winner, good athlete, good elevation. I like Noah Khan.
Speaking of big scores, P.J. Haggerty, nobody scores more than him with the Crosby Cougars.
Yeah, he actually led the state in scoring with about 35 points a clip. And this young fella, once again, another 11th grader on this list who will be back next season. P.J. Haggerty. Hey, remember that name.
All right. How can you forget P.J.? It's just initials. All right. From the Manville Mavericks, big guy Sean Walker.
Hey, man, Sean Walker is a lefty over at Manville. He signed with McNeese. One thing about him, it seemed like, did you see that game against Beaumont United? Went down to the wire. Sean Walker he's a load on the block. Probably the best front court player in the area this season was Sean Walker.
All right, from the same school district, great player, Ramon Walker of Shadow Creek.
No relations, but for the Walker family reunion. But Ramon Walker, he signed with University of Houston, and he's a special talent. One thing about him, every single game this season where the lights were bright, I'm talking about 100-watt light bulbs, Todd, not 40 watts. And this kid, Ramon Walker, you were able to see him.
All right, then from the Jack Yates Lions, big guy Chuck Isitwa.
Hey, they call him Chooks. You know what I'm saying? It don't make me feel like I'm from the motherland, Todd. Chooks. Hey, big fella rebound. He's a rebounding machine. Anything comes in or out of his range, he's going to get it. Most importantly, he goes out, he blocks shots. That gets you possessions. This young man right here, he's another unsigned senior in the area. Hey, one to watch.
Yeah, big guy. And then, finally, Cy Creek Cougars, DJ Richard.
DJ Richards, man. Hey, one thing about him, his sister, she's popular from being a star at Baylor, part of the women's basketball team. This kid, DJ Richards, he's the area's top unsigned senior. He's a guard, about 6'4". He's smooth, he's tough as nails, and he's a gamer. DJ Richards I'm really astonished that he's still on the board and unsigned right now by Division I coaches out there. He's one to watch.
And this is a big deal to win this award, isn't it?
Oh man, this is the Houston's version of if it's football, this is the touchdown club. This is the Heisman of Houston. Rename that, Todd. The Heisman of Houston. That's what this is in basketball. And all the kids understand, especially this year's is special. 10 years, the Guy V. Lewis Award, plus coming out of the pandemic. Everything everybody's went through. Everybody had a struggle this year or this past season. And to come out and get this is going to be special for one of these 11 young men.
All right, Jim, great to see you. Thanks for joining us. Guy V. Lewis Award coming up on Monday, March 29th.
Up next, we cap off an amazing postseason of hoops with the plays of the playoffs.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Well, in the spirit of the just concluded basketball playoffs, in lieu of the plays of the week, we now bring you the Academy Sports and Outdoors plays of the playoffs.
Foster versus Sharpstown. Foster's Chancellor White with the big one-handed slam. Bel Air against Stratford. Final seconds of the half. Jalen Calvin launches, and it goes. Same game. How about Stratford's Hawkins Pauly? He drives, big-time slam, but Bel Air won the game. Cy Lakes. Byron Jefferson against Klein. He puts it away. Final seconds of overtime. Klein down 3. Jalen Tomlinson bombs away, hits it to force a second OT, but Cy Lakes won the game. Final seconds of the third. Elkins and May Creek. Chris Johnson steals, and he beats the buzzer with the slam. Travis Tigers. Cameron Crockett takes it and jams it. Hightower Hurricanes. Tyrone Baker off the steal, and the big guy, his arm goes through the net on the dunk. That's a long arm. Same game. Jacoy Chapman, Aaron Bland, alley-oop. Hightower against Crosby. Bryce Griggs on the run, alley-oop. Aaron Bland, he's not Bland, he's exciting. Same game. P.J. Haggerty behind the back, he soars in. He had 30 points in the win. Pasadena, final seconds of the half against C.E. King. Kanye Ortiz will find Kevin Juarez. Great pass. He beats the buzzer in the Pasadena win. Tascasita, final seconds of the first against Strake. Alley-oop. David Martinez puts it away. Ridge Point against Bel Air. Reggie Prudhomme for Ridge Point with a huge slam in the victory. Girls basketball, Kendall Hunter had 7 3-pointers in the first half against Summer Creek. This one from way out there, and the Cougars win. Dickinson Gator Patrick Williams against Dawson with the monster slam, but Dawson won. Shadow Creek's Ramon Walker against Summer Creek. Look at him drive and put it away. What a career for Walker. Greatest shot that didn't count. Final seconds of the 5th overtime. Cy Ranch's Colby Raspberry will turn and fire, and it goes, but it didn't count. Timeout was called before the shot. This was the actual game winner. Final seconds, 5th overtime. Cy Park's A.J. Ferguson, the bucket and foul, 5 overtime win. Ridge Point, into the first quarter against Atascocita. Reggie Prudhomme beats the buzzer from half court. Peyto Panthers against Goose Creek. Brian McKnight to Charles Chukwu, and he jams it. Then, same game, Chukwu to Everett Marlett, and the one-handed put away. Same game, Chukwu with the rejection. McKnight then gets it to Marlett, and then Marlett with the big dunk, and the Panthers win. Final seconds, regional final. Atascocita's Tom Hart, acrobatic, off-balance shot, and it goes in for the game winner against Summer Creek. What a win. 5A state semifinals, Beaumont United's Terrence Arsenault with the big slam in the victory. 4A state semis, Huffman Hargraves, Gabe Cardenas, no look, backwards pass to Jacob Harvey, who banks in the 3 as Huffman Hargrave goes on to win. Your Academy Sports and Outdoors plays of the playoffs.
All right, what an incredible season it was. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, stay H-Town proud.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.